Oh my god, this is a really weird seating position because I feel like I'm like... And then we gotta go back up.
Arrived at the location for today's walk. Ribble Head Viaduct, over here. Luckily we got somewhere to park. I was worried that we wouldn't find anywhere to park because we were a bit late to get in here. And some people were like, you need to get in really early. But we found somewhere along the road to park. The only problem is there is no like phone signal, so I can't access the All Trails map to see the route we're meant to follow. So that's not ideal. So hopefully phone signal picks up at some point. For now we're just going to follow signs for like some like loop. I don't really know. Don't really have a plan at the moment. But it's a lovely day, isn't it, Luke? Just the back of your head.
What's going on, Robs?
We're figuring out where we're going. Just making it up as we go along today because we've got no Wi-Fi. It's a lovely day.
It's not Wi-Fi, is it? We've just got no internet.
Signal or whatever.
Yeah.
We've just can't access the internet. So we don't know where the All Trails route is. But the view's very nice.
We've come from over there. 4K.
But my eye is watering like nobody's business. I've just taken my first ever Puritan. I hope I'm not allergic, eh?
No, you won't be. It's not its most powerful anyway.
What do you mean?
It's out of date.
Oh!
Talk us through it.
Welcome to Wensleydale. We've come to the home of Wallace and Gromit cheese.
What's this?
It's a mac and cheese. It doesn't so
Right, hurry up, because it's going to get cold, matey boy.
Mac and cheese toasty with Yorkshire Wensleydale and Yorkshire red cheese sauce, crispy bacon topped with oak smoked Yorkshire Wensleydale cheese. That's a mouthful. Yeah, we're here where they make the cheese for us and Gromit having some lunch. And we might buy some cheese to take with us.
It's just said we'll be fine.
We've had our lunch at Wensleydale and now just wandering around Halls, which is a lovely little villagey town with some like little shops, antique shops, and now we're going to the visitor centre and there's a big like steam train that Luke's very excited about. It's got your little British Railways sign. So we've just had a bit of a fail, haven't we?
Yeah.
We went to the hard draw. We had a great time in Halls, wandering around, like looking at the little shops, and it's lovely, wasn't it? Then we tried to go to the hard draw Force waterfall, and it took us a few tries to like get in the right like car park and stuff. What is that van riding?
I don't know, I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, we tried to go to the waterfall. It's like the highest waterfall in England, I think it said. Get there, and it's a £4 entry, which we didn't know. When I'd been looking up online, it didn't mention that. And they only take cash, which in COVID times we don't have any cash. Well, we don't have any cash anyway, but we especially assume now that places will take cards because people don't handle cash. So yeah, we don't have any money. There's no ATM there to get money out. So we can go.
And like you say, there was no, I don't know if you said this right, there was no pre-warning of it.
No.
We had no idea you had to have any.
No, when I've been looking it up online, it didn't even mention it anywhere. So now instead we just carried on to do the 1001 drives from like basically where the waterfall is up to Swales.
I mean, this road is...
It is a great road.
This is a Top Gear road, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very jiggly.
I want to turn around and go where they were all parked. Shall I see if we can turn around? Seems we've got time. It's windy! Windy. You're going to have to eat quick.
Why? Oh, because it'll get cold.
So cold.
So we are in the middle of nowhere. Literally driven through the middle of nowhere. And then this pub appears. We are at the highest pub in England. It's the highest pub above sea level apparently. It's literally in the middle of nowhere.
It's the full 4G signal though, that's ridiculous. Some of the places we've been have had nothing. What?
But yeah, we're going to have to wrap up because it is.
It's going to be like, we'll take, did we bring a bag of blankets?
We brought a bag full of stuff. But
yeah, we'll make sure we take everything.
I'm going to wrap up properly. But yeah, we booked a table. The only booking we could get was like 5 o'clock or like a really late one, wasn't it? So we got a 5 o'clock one because we thought it might still be a bit warmer if we got the earlier table. So it's 4:42 at the minute.
Yeah, we thought we were going to be super early.
Yeah.
Made a couple of good stops, didn't we?
Yeah, made a few stops on the drive and stuff. But yeah, and it's busy. There's like loads of cars here, loads of people here. It's just going to be windy.
Saturday walk. Saturday walk.
Saturday walk. Oh, the Fitbit's like registered loads of walks. Oh yeah, because it's been off, hasn't it? Well, it's got 2 beers. I wanted to try both, so it's got half of each.
I've only got 1 beer.
And we're on the top bit, so the most exposed. But we have got
look over there, like, it's pretty breathtaking.
Yeah. So that was the most disappointing pub experience. We got there and they took us up to like this high up bit because that's where Open Table had like made our booking for. The most exposed bit possible, not in the main like hubbub of the like tables.
Managed to get water.
Sure it's not we?
It's definitely not we.
The most exposed possible bit. And they said as we walked in, we were like 10-15 minutes early for our booking. Our booking was at 5.
No, I'd say at most we were 10 because we sat here for a bit. At most we were 10.
Okay. And they said, oh, shortly we'll be doing the barbecue. So
yeah, she gave us a menu, but didn't give us a barbecue menu.
Yeah, and so we ordered drinks and then waited a while for the barbecue, but nothing seemed to be happening. And it was getting later and later, and then Luke, like just before 6, was like, I'll go over and ask for a menu or see if what the barbecue menu is going to be, see if we even want that. Went over and asked, and he said also, like, can we order, because it says there's a QR code but we haven't got one.
We need to.
I know. So we said, like, can we order? And he was like, oh yeah, I'll get someone to come over.
He was like, I'll nudge someone.
Yeah. That was just before 6. 6:10, no, still no one had come over, so I went over and I was like, can we make an order please? And he was like, yeah, I'll come over in a minute. 6:20, still no one had come over, so we've just left because we've been sat there an hour.
We paid for our drinks. We paid once when you ordered.
We have sat there for an hour and a half and no one has come even once to check, like, did we want any more drinks, anything. And to go over twice and say, can we make an order, and no one comes over, it's just honestly terrible experience. So yeah, not impressed. Tan Hill Inn, highest pub in the UK. Rubbishest pub in the UK. It's just been a bit of a farce really. We left the Tan Hill because we weren't getting served. And then we thought we'll come back to Malham and see about the pubs here. We got back, went straight to the Lister Arms, it was like 10 to 8. And the woman was just like, Luke said, oh, are you still serving food? And she said, yeah, we're serving food, but we haven't got any tables. So, well, what's the point of you saying you're serving food? And she said, and we've got tables at the front, but we're not serving to those. He's like, why tell us that as well? she said, oh, you could try the Buck Inn across the road, which is where we went yesterday, and they had already stopped serving at like 7 o'clock, so we were like, there's no point in going there. Like, right, okay, let's try that Victoria in the next like village across. Drove there, it's like 5 or so minutes. Got there and parked, walked up and said, are you still serving? And it was really awkward as well because everyone there just sort of stared at us. Everyone sitting outside stared at us as we walked up. Said, are you still serving food? She was like, I have to check the chef. She was like, oh, let me, and then she was like, no, sorry, we're not serving food. We're like, right, okay. So by this point it was like 8 o'clock, 8:05, and we thought we don't really want to have to do what we did last night and drive to Skipton, buy food, drive back, cook it. So like, we're just going to get some like sort of takeaway. The only things in Skipton are Burger King and McDonald's. Like, you could literally just like drive through anyway. The nearest KFC was 17 miles away, so we're like, that's going to take us like 35 minutes there, 35 minutes back. We already don't really want to go to Skipton, so we've just had the ultimate fail of food and just got McDonald's because that was the best option available to us. So again, another dinner fail, and quite late back, but Luke's getting the fire going, the car's emptied, and we're back safe. So yeah, not ideal, but we've had a lovely day and we don't want to spoil it with that, so we're fine. We're cosy now, and I'll get the telly on in a sec and do some puzzling. We've arrived at stop 1 of the day. We're at Ingleton Waterfalls Trail, and it's a lot more official than the yesterday one, like proper parking people to come and like usher you in. So it's £8 each again, so more expensive than yesterday, but I feel like it's more official and they know who, like, what they're doing, and it's card payment only. We've checked that. So yeah, it looks really good, judging by the pictures. Literally just got back from the toilet, and it says it's going to approximately time 2.5 to 4 hours. It'll probably take us like 2.5. But yeah, it's, what time is it? It is 5 to 10. So I'm excited for today's first walk, and it's a really nice day at the moment. Blue skies, very nice. Here we go on the adventure.
What are you looking at?
Rival forward. I like the way there's two close together.
And then there's a little trickly area down there.
Done the walk. We've walked through Ingleton and been to a little pub and had a little drink, haven't we?
Yep.
And then now we've got our packed lunch. These prawn cocktail cracker quavers and mini rolls. I think this is a substantial lunch. Very nice.
Probably a good idea as well to not have like another cooked meal.
Yeah. Do you think it's got a bit chilly today? You get walking then. Hot.
Look at the clouds over there. What? currently in a cave.
So we've climbed up super far from down there, but we've made it to the first cave on our route. The Victoria Cave, which way is it? That way? Is that it? The entrance? The Victoria Cave. Looks very impressive, and the view down there is just as impressive. That's so cool. And then this enormous cave. Is that one of the places?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, nearly fell over. There he is, taking photos of Catrig Force. Really pretty. Looks like an adventurer.
Do you want to update us where we are?
We're nearly there.
Well, we don't know.
We've done 15, well, my watch says we've done 15.97 kilometres. Look, you can see the village there. Oh no.
What?
Dead rabbit.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, we're nearly there. There he is. And there's our Yorkshire pudding in Yorkshire. Our little rose cottage for the weekend. So lovely. I like that it's got that stone sort of set in the middle of the row as well. It's nice, isn't it? Have you had a nice time?
I've had a wonderful time, thank you.
Jolly good. And off we go. I don't think I really ended yesterday's adventures. So we did a 17k walk in Settle, and then we went to the Craven Arms for dinner and had an amazing roast dinner, which was perfect because it was Sunday and it was a really nice roast dinner. And then we got home and we finished off the puzzle, which was an aim of Luke, so that was good. And then packed up because we're leaving today. So it's like, what time is it now? It's 10 to 11. We left the cottage at like 10. We saw the woman who owns it again. She stopped by and had a little chat to us. And then we have driven to Skipton. First to that farm shop that we saw the other day. It looks really nice. Keelan Farm Shop. Really nice little store. Bought some like croissants and bits for breakfast from there. And then we've now driven into Skipton to get some petrol for the journey for today. We couldn't book Fountains Abbey for today because booking closes at 3 PM the day before, which I didn't realise. So it said phone them, so I phoned them and they said they've got availability for today. So it's going to take us about 45 minutes I think from here to get there. So we're probably going to arrive about quarter 12 o'clock. So then we'll have a couple of hours there probably, and then set off like late afternoon. So yeah, less walking today. I've got blisters on my feet from yesterday. Luke's just in Morrison trying to buy a Yorkshire Post. Yeah, a bit less walking today, a bit easier on the old tootsies before a long drive home. But it's another really nice day at the moment. I'm very, very lucky with this weather, and we don't really want to go home. We're here at Fountains Abbey. Beautiful day as well. And we've just become officially old because we've join the National Trust. We're officially 30. No, I'm not yet, but meant to. It's a little map of where we're going to go today.
Very nice.
UNESCO World Heritage Site. Check us out. Wow, look down here though. And that is our last adventure done. We've been to Fountains Abbey, become National Trust members, and we had a little lunch there. The cafe was a bit rubbish, it wasn't like the main cafe, and I think that's where we fell down, because the one at the top would have been better, but obviously it was miles from us. But yeah, we've had some food, we've walked a long way. We've walked a lot again today, even if it was more
10.88 kilometres apparently,
yeah,
roughly speaking.
At a slower pace. We've got a little patch for our collection.
Yeah, we did.
And we are now setting ourselves up ready to drive home with a small pit stop on the way. Well, there'll be 2 pit stops because we'll need to like stop and switch drivers and stuff. But yeah, we're setting off. Rerouting us. But yeah, we're about to set off on the old drive home. And what time is it? It's 10 to 4. So roughly about the time we said we were going to leave.
Yeah.
Perfect.